What's going on, folks? Welcome to another Weekend Freight, where in the next few minutes I'm going to browse the country. I'm going to find the freight and show you where you need to put your truck to be profitable this week. Today is March the 18th. It's currently 9:46 a.m. And in the description, if you like what I'm about to show you, there's a link down there. Click it. Try it out for free. As I always say, free is free and don't haul cheap. With this tool, no matter what lane you're in, whether you're familiar with the lane or not, you know what's up with the rates and lanes. So let's dive right in. What I'm going to look at right here, I'm going to look at the national load count to your right. And what I'm looking at is I'm looking at the loads going in versus the loads coming out. And what we want is we want more loads coming out. It gives us a good idea of the state we're going into if there's good freight volumes coming out versus the in. So we need that ratio. Like Alabama, for example, it's got 352 loads going in compared to the 426 coming out. So Alabama, there's a little offset there. Arizona, for example, 330 going in, 138 coming out. Negatory, little buddy. We're not going to Arizona. Arkansas is looking good. Cali, nope. If you go to Cali, make sure you get a good rate coming in. They're not paying that great coming out. I just came out a little above average lane rate volume just to come back to Georgia. It was like 3,100 bucks. Last year, hell, even 2 years ago, I wouldn't turn that for no less than 49 to come right back home. So it's yeah, Cali's not paying. Let's scroll down through here. I'm looking for that gem. Georgia looks a little better. Nice little offset in Georgia. Iowa. Illinois is a little offset. Indiana is right neck and neck. Kansas. Kentucky's neck and neck. Wow. Louisiana's good. Missouri is good. A lot of them is just neck and neck. Texas is actually looking stout. Texas is, whoa, come on, Texas, step it up. That's why you do it right there. They got 1471 going in with 2182 coming out. So there's going to be more freight than trucks in Texas. Capitalize. Virginia, looking pretty good. And Wisconsin's pretty decent. Nice little offset. All right, what we're going to do here is we're going to dive right in. And I'm going to start at Atlanta, and I'm going to go around the country and just check out the freight volumes for nice little freight hubs. And just get a count of how many loads are in the area. And we're going to top this right here to 120-mile radius. Let's change this date down here to today. I had it set on the 20th. I'm going to leave out Wednesday. Let's see here. And this right here is going to be for the drive-in market. Currently in Atlanta, 120-mile radius, there's 717 loads. So it's looking pretty good. And let me give you a quick little demo of this. And if you like it, you can go click it and try it out for free. I can't really dive too deep into it, or we'd be here all day. And you guys don't want to see that. You want to see the money. So you can click on the offer tab right here. You see a little cursor, and it'll give you the list of brokers that's putting up an offer to try to move this freight. Like this one right here. It's Cohen Systems, Social Circle, Georgia, going to Centralia, Washington for $4,000. Okay, seems pretty good. But over here, it's got the average on that lane, 30-day average, for $49.38 or $1.81 a mile. So if you call this broker up and you say, look, I'm looking at the average here, and that load's been going for about 49 to say 53. Can we get that rate up there? Plus it's heavy. It's 42,000 pounds. Use that. But if you don't do that, they're going to give you that load at $4,000 and make you feel like that's a good rate. Let's see. Another example is Ringo, Georgia to Carson City, Nevada. Chose Ringo because that's where I'm sitting right now. For $3,700 is what they're trying to move it for. And if you look over here, the 15-day average, it's got a little more volume to it. 15-day average is $35.93. So they're actually a little above market rate average. But if you don't know the lane, you don't know what the market rate average is. This tool right here is beneficial. I promise you it costs you more money not to have this than the $99 a month to have this. And we're going to find an example. Say Pendergrass to Murrieta, California. No, that's the wrong one. They're a little above average rate on that one. Let's say Emerson. Here's an example. Emerson, Georgia to LA. They're trying to push it for $2,600. And I promise you, if you call the brokers over at Transfix at this number here, 925-359-2275, you call them and say, yeah, I'm calling about the load going out to LA. And they're going to say, yeah, it's 43,000 pounds, 53-foot drive-in or reefer, and we've got $2,600 on that, man. That's a good rate. That's what they're going to say. Now, if you don't know, you're at the discretion of what that broker says. But if you have this, you can say, no, that's not really a good rate, man. 15-day average on that's been 31.32. I'm looking at that board, 15-day average right now. And right then he knows that you know. Because they're looking at the same thing, guys. They're looking at the same thing. So that's a $500 offset right there. This right here is $100 a month. And this right here is just enabled you to level the playing field for another $500 for one load. Now, how many loads you gonna pull in a month? You're talking anywhere from $500 to $5,000 profit just by knowing what's up in the lanes. All right, guys, let's check the volume. That's why you all are here, but I got to give the spiel of what it does. So let's go to Atlanta and shoot over to Birmingham. Not Birmingham. I can't spell for today. Actually, I can spell. My fingers won't. My fingers are illiterate. Birmingham's 328 exact loads in the Birmingham area, but 2449 outside that. So maybe a little longer than 120-mile radius. There's a lot of freight down there. Now let's shoot over to Dallas. I'm curious on Dallas. What you bringing to the table this week, Dallas? $575 loads. Oh, you doubled up. You doubled up. It's usually around 250. So Dallas is pretty stout. Let's check out down in Houston, Texas. Come in. You wonder why I call it Houston? We've got a road here in North Georgia. It's called Houston Valley, spelled the same. But you go down to Houston, it's Houston. You come to Georgia, it's Houston. Also, there's a Houston County, I think in Macon, and it's pronounced Houston County. But you go to Texas, Houston. All right, Houston, 610 exact loads. Let's see what kind of offers they got on the table. Dallas and Houston's looking pretty good. $4,200 to go to Eugene, Oregon. That 15-day average is 41.73, so they're right there on the money. Good little. Shows you they're looking at the same stuff. Let's shoot over to Phoenix. These illiterate hands can't type. All right, we're at 8 minutes. We got to speed it up. Speed it up. God dang it. 103 exact loads in Phoenix. So there's a little freight. There's a little bit of freight. Los Angeles coming in. 401 exact loads in Los Angeles. So it's better than nothing. You can get out of there. I just know it ain't going to be that great on the rates because I was just there. Tracy. I'm going to move this up to, let's say, 180 to cover SAC in the Bay Area. 217 exact loads. 217. Let's look at here. Let's see what they got on offer. Largo, Florida for $4,000. 15-day average says 49. So no way, Mr. Coyote. Coyote, you're going to have to renegotiate on your customers because you're undercutting too much. You got to leave some meat on the bones for everybody because that $4,000 ain't going to cut it. Coyote, step your game up. That's why I hadn't hauled from you in a while. Step your game up. Get some more meat on the bones, boys. All right, let's go up to Portland. Portland coming in with 283 exact loads. Let's go to Seattle. Seattle's coming with 219 exact loads, so there's enough freight up there to get you out. So make sure you get a good rate going in. Let's go down to Salt Lake. Salt Lake coming in 235 exact loads in the Salt Lake area. Well, still a little weak. Let's go to Kansas City. $427 exact loads in the Kansas City area. Nice. St. Louis coming in with, let's say 627. 627, come on, 627. 653. I was close. 653 loads in the St. Louis area. Let's shoot up to Minneapolis, St. Paul area. 409 exact loads in the mini St. Paul area. Let's shoot over to my boy Stoney's up in Janesville. And 180, wait, bracket on down, 120. From 120 mile radius, you're gonna pick up some good freight at 624. So Wisconsin looking a little stout. Let's shoot down to gotta hurry, my phone's up 20%. We gotta get this up. Indianapolis coming in with 556 on the freight volume. Nice. Columbus, Ohio coming in with 492 exact loads. A little stout, pretty stout. Let's come on down to Savannah, Georgia, and then work our way up the seaboard there. 236 exact loads in the Savannah market. Columbia, South Carolina, come on. 426 exact loads in Columbia, South Carolina. Let's go up to, how you spell Riley? R-E-A-I-L-Y. I can't, really? How you spell Riley? I don't know. So let's just shoot up to Richmond. Richmond, Virginia. Come in. 286 exact loads in Virginia. Let's shoot up. I was looking at a load going to Alexandria, Virginia. Let's up there in the DC area. Let's see what's up there. 376 exact loads in the DC area. Let's shoot up to spelled that wrong. North Bergen, Jersey. That's going to pick up New York and stuff. 610 exact loads up in the North Bergen, Jersey area, New York area. Let's shoot up. I spelled that wrong. And picked the wrong one. My buddy was just up in Providence. He's talking about how he hates it. So let's check out the freight up there. 155 exact loads. Yeah, no. Let's check out Boston. $182 in the Boston area. All right, let's shoot down to Allentown. $797 total results in Allentown. It's nice. Let's shoot up to Pittsburgh. And we're going to come on back over here towards, oh. You going to autofill PA? Come on now. Where's my auto correct? There we go. Now the system's been a little illiterate. 219 loads in the PA area. That's a little weak. Let's check out Youngstown, Ohio. I should pick up Cleveland and all that area up there. 285 exact loads. Let's shoot over to Detroit. And then we're going to save the king of freight for last, Chicago. So Detroit's got 225 exact loads. Let's check out Chicago. Chicago coming in with 660 total loads, exact loads. So Chicago, I don't think Chicago's king this week. Nope. Chicago, you fell off. But there is a lot of freight up there. Yeah, I'm not going that way. There's more trucks than freight up there. That number right there is usually about 1,500. So what we're going to do, I suggest this. Same as last week. I'm going to point my truck to the Midwest, from anywhere from Cleveland, Ohio, over to Milwaukee, St. Paul, Minnesota, down to Kansas City, and back over to, say, Lexington, Kentucky, and all in between. I believe that's where you're going to find the most profit there. And, yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of today and tomorrow at home, and I'm going to go out here and make some monies, and then I'm going to catch a truck show next week. But, guys, if you're still holding on, I sure appreciate you. And I've got a little surprise for you if you're still hanging on. Check this out. Let me know what you guys think about this. Yep, we starting. I got shirts. On the back, it says, if it don't make sense, it don't make dollars. And on the front, it's got the Make Sense Trucker with the YouTube play emblem or play button. If it don't make sense, don't make dollars, guys. All right, fellas, y'all have a good week, and I hope I put you in the right direction for the right amount of freight and make a lot of money this week. Cause we got mats coming up. 10 days till mats, so a week and a half. Make all that money so you can go to the truck show and buy all kinds of goodies for the truck. Make that thing go bling bling. Or as LoSean Park says, bling blow. See you, bye.